Welcome back to the MMA Explorers. Today, let's get started with Arman Tsarukyan names backup options if title shot doesn't come next. Top lightweight contender Arman Tsarukyan isn't sitting around waiting forever, but he's also not taking just any fight. In a recent interview, Tsarukyan made it clear, if the UFC doesn't grant him a lightweight title shot next, he's willing to take on big names like. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on this video to support the channel. Let's aim for 10 likes.
The other contenders is Gaethje, who wants to fight for the title, because if I beat him, he's not gonna say anything about title, or Paddy, those two names. But Hooker, he's not on the title contender, but still, if they give me those three names, I'll fight. But they gotta tell me, if you beat this guy, you're gonna fight for the title, and they're not gonna like make fight Paddy versus Ilya and me versus someone, because I wanna fight as soon as possible and then go to the title fight in the end of this year, because I'm ready right now. If they tell me September, I'm ready to go. September any day, and I'm in shape. I train twice a day, like I said, and I'm just ready.
Khamzat Chimaev roasts Dricus Du Plessis ahead of UFC 319 showdown. In a recent training clip, Chimaev was seen mimicking Dricus Du Plessis' awkward and unorthodox movement style, drawing laughs from teammates and fans alike. But behind the humor lies clear intent, understanding and neutralizing what makes Du Plessis unpredictable in the cage. Sean Strickland rips Khamzat Chimaev. Sean Strickland is never one to hold back, and his recent comments about Khamzat Chimaev prove that once again. In a recent interview, Strickland opened up about his past training sessions with Chimaev, saying while Chimaev brings intensity and physicality, there's one area he feels Boris falls short.
I was just I mean, I was here when he retired from COVID, bro. I was training with him. Like, he's just a you know, it's like, if you knew, I always say there's guys, if you knew on a personal level you wouldn't like, Chimaev is one of those people if you knew you wouldn't like. You know, he'll come in here. There's a video of me, I always like, oh, you're so good. Like, I'm being sarcastic. Like, bro, like, you go and you starch this one-on-one guy when there's like Edmund, there's like high-level UFC fighters, and you're picking the one-on-one fighter because like you think he's the same height as your opponent. No, you're picking him because you're a bitch, dude. Like, it's just, yeah, he's just like, no, he could fight, but like mentally, he's just a weak man. You know, he's just a weak man.
Khamzat Chimaev eyes triple champ status. Khamzat Chimaev is thinking big, as in 3-division champion big. Ahead of his highly anticipated title shot at UFC 319, Boris revealed he's not just aiming to win a belt, he wants them all. Speaking about potential future opponents, Chimaev mentioned Jack Della Ankalaev JDM as a possible target at welterweight.
Change, so I work with the new coach, Coach Carl. I talk about him, go down again, back to my first fights, you know, that 170 or 75, or what was that? 170. He said it gives me a couple of months, we're gonna make it. So I don't know who is the champ there, this guy, Australian guy. Yeah, would be a good fight for me, and go down fight with him as well. Yeah. Could take the belt there. And if I go up and there is Ankalaev and his name, Alex Pereira, they are fighting now. Who is winning can fight for that belt as well.
Dominick Reyes compares himself to Magomed Ankalaev. Dominick Reyes recently opened up about how he sees a lot of similarities between himself and light heavyweight champion Magomed Ankalaev, especially in terms of fight IQ, footwork, and timing.
I feel like me and Ankalaev are very similar, but I'm just better. Very similar fighting style. I think it's almost the same, but he's a little bit more technical than I am in terms of patience, and I'm more willing to jump in the fire.
Dricus Du Plessis weighs in on Khamzat Chimaev's wrestling ahead of UFC 319. UFC middleweight champion Dricus Du Plessis isn't underestimating Khamzat Chimaev as the two prepare to clash in the main event of UFC 319 in Chicago on August 16th. Especially when it comes to Khamzat's elite wrestling game. In a recent interview, Du Plessis says, "Before we continue, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers here on MMA Explorers. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our daily MMA content."
Khamzat is really known for his relentless pressure. He's an elite grappler as well. What can you exploit against him?
Yeah, I mean, Khamzat obviously world-class wrestling, grappling, but you know, at this level of the sport, everybody's world-class. You know, this is not grappling or wrestling, this is MMA. And that's where I'm going to exploit, is being the best in my... we're not fighting for a wrestling title, we're not fighting for a grappling title. We are fighting for the UFC title. And that's where I am the best. I'm not the best wrestler, I'm not the best grappler or best striker. But when you put all of those things together, if you combine it and that's the sport we do, I am the best in the world.
Let's wrap it up for the day. Thanks for watching.